fuckboy is somebody who uses women basically for one reason and one reason alone, to basically get what they want.
A fuckboy is, well, in my definition, someone who uses you and, you know, yeah.
A really intensified version of a douchebag.
He's a guy who has no manners, doesn't know how to talk to women, and thinks that he's the shit and can do anything.
That's what you call a guy thinking he's a man. He's a bitch, not a fuckboy. Fuckboy doesn't exist. It's just two words put together, fuck and boy.
To define a fuckboy to me is a fool that definitely fucks you over. I think there's two ways of going about things, and a fuckboy is someone that literally fucks you over.
Like one of those douchebags who has to like constantly talk about himself.
A fuckboy is somebody who talks about fucking, I'm sorry for this word, I don't ever use it, but pussy, right? Who says that? A woman is dominant just like a man.
A fuckboy will screw you over, and they're just down for games. And you can tell the difference between a genuine guy and a fuckboy.
I experienced a guy who completely lied to me. Like, I was literally drunk in love and had to go through the emotional hangover that comes as a result of being put through that sort of thing.
Ironically, he was a straighty. He says he didn't want to do anything, and I'm like, okay, fine, we won't. Like, not even 5 minutes later, he starts making out with me and he pulls out his junk. Next day, he goes around telling his friends that I took advantage of him. That I called him off on his bluff. I told his friends, and I even showed the text messages he sent me.
My sister actually dated one of my homies, and he was a fuckboy. So
My sister's actually.
My fuckboy experience is more like I fucked myself over by fucking with him. I don't mean literally fucking with him, but I actually gave him the time of day. Very lonely at one point. It's pretty embarrassing. Very embarrassing, actually. So I went on Tinder, yeah. We all make, like I said, we all make mistakes, okay? I do think you should love yourself. Honestly, just love yourself. Don't do it. Okay, I had to learn the hard way.
I don't use Grindr or Tinder, I'm on Growler. So it's basically that social app, but it's mostly for older gentlemen, guys with hair, so.
I don't know what Tinder is.
An app that is for hooking up, so therefore I would only hit up the app to hook up, and I don't blame them because I think all of us as humans, both females, we're guilty of it. We're guilty of just wanting, you know what I mean?
To develop a level of standards and stick to them.
Make sure that this guy is a good person. And if you're dealing with a fuckboy, make sure that they're single. I don't fuck boys, I fuck men.
In terms of dealing with it, just cut it off, let it go. There are so many people in the world that you won't like, but you will like them a lot more than you will ever like that person.
Right?
Just be independent and handle your own. Don't worry about anybody. You don't need anybody. You don't need anything. Just get it on your own. Don't worry about it. Everything will come after. Everything's great. You're A1 steak sauce.
Basic steak sauce.
And